First, we prepare the journal entry to ledger, ledger to trial balance is there. Trial balance has got two sides. One is called the debit side and is called the credit side. If the outstanding premium comes on the debit side of the trial balance, directly it will come on the asset side of the balance sheet. Debit side outstanding premium directly comes on the asset side of the balance sheet. Outstanding claim directly liability side of the balance sheet. If it is an outstanding premium in the adjustment, this should be added to premium then asset side of the balance sheet. Hello my dear student, I am Dr. B.S. Subramanya, called by name Dr. B.S.S., Professor in Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram, First Grade College, a Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. I am going to hand Corporate Accounting 2, 4th semester, Unit 1, Session 5, in favor of accounting for general insurance company. Today, we are discussing the format of the balance sheet. If they given the trial balance, how to prepare the balance sheet with the revenue account. I am going to explain with this format only today. I will explain the entire format. And from tomorrow onwards, we'll solve the problem. Today, I am going to explain if they give the trial balance and adjustment, how to work out the problem. So, this is the format of the balance sheet. This is called vertical column. So, now this year, as per the University of Mysore, we have to solve the problem of the balance sheet, vertical column only. So, how it goes? Sources of funds, share capital, schedule number 5. Reserve and surplus, schedule number 6, borrowings, schedule number 7. This is the total source. So, which are the items are 5, share capital, 6, reserve and surplus, 7, loans, borrowings, no. Borrowings are 7. So, up to your total sources, how to apply the funds? First, it will go to investment, that is schedule number 8, loans, schedule number 9, fixed asset, schedule number 10, cash and other accounts, schedule number 11, current assets, schedule number 12, current liabilities, schedule number 13, provision, schedule number 14, miscellaneous expenses, schedule number 15. So, the schedule should not be changed. It is as it is, as per the Companies Act. The schedule has been made. How it goes now? The sources of funds, share capital, schedule number 5, reserve and surplus, schedule number 6, borrowings, schedule number 7. This is the total source. How to apply the funds? First is the investment, schedule number 8, fixed asset, schedule number 9, cash and other accounts, schedule number 10, current assets, schedule number 12, current liabilities, schedule number 13, provision, schedule number 14, miscellaneous expenses, schedule number 15. Now, how each item goes, I am going to explain now. So, they will give the trial balance. Particulars, debit, credit. So, from the first year BCom, you already done in the final accounts. First, we prepare the journal entry to ledger, ledger to trial balance is there. Trial balance has got two sides. One is called the debit side and is called the credit side. What the debit side shows, what the credit side shows, we have to understand that particular. Debit side is always expenses. Credit side always shows incomes. Debit side always shows assets. This is liabilities. So, your trial balance is based on such a way that debit side expenses, credit side income, debit side asset, credit side liability. It will be tally here. Then adjustments. So, the basic idea of the trial balance is whatever the items that will come in the trial balance should appear only once. The items in the trial balance should appear only once. The items in the adjustment should appear twice. This is a basic law. The items in the trial balance should appear only once. The items in the adjustment should appear twice. That is a major important. Then I am going to explain how the first is the how the revenue account is prepared. So by chance in adjustment you got outstanding premium. So when you prepare the revenue account, no premium and outstanding premium of the current year. If it is in the adjustment, outstanding premium, this should be added to premium. Then it will come on the current asset side of the balance sheet you are receiving. So if the outstanding premium here by chance, if the outstanding premium comes on the debit side of the trial balance, directly it will come on the asset side of the balance sheet. If the outstanding premium, about same thing, about 3,000. If it is in the adjustment 3,000, this should be added to in the revenue account. How the revenue account will be prepared? So revenue account has got 4 items. One is called premium, second is the claim, third is the commission, fourth is the operating expenses. So which are the 4 items are? One is the premium, that is one item. Then we have got claims, then we have got commission, then we have got operating expense. What is the format of the premium? That is revenue account premium, add outstanding premium of the current year, premium of the last year, minus reinsurance premium is the net premium, add reserve for unexpired risk at the beginning of the year, add additional risk at the beginning of the year, minus reserve for unexpired risk at the end of the year, minus closing additional reserve. How it goes? Premium, add outstanding premium of the current year, premium of the last year, minus reinsurance premium, that is the net premium, add reserve for unexpired risk at the beginning of the year, add additional reserve at the beginning of the year, minus reserve for unexpired risk at the end of the year, minus additional reserve. This goes in favor of premium. So this we are going to discuss here. When you say outstanding premium, if it is in the adjustment, this should be added to premium and it will come on the asset side of the balance sheet. If it is in the trial balance, directly it will come on the liability side of the balance sheet. Same thing like this. By chance, outstanding claim. So this will come directly on the liability side of the balance sheet. It is outstanding claim here. By chance, if the outstanding claim 1,000 is there, first it should be added to claim in schedule number 2, then it will come on the liability side of the balance sheet. How it is now? If there is an outstanding claim is there, first it should be added to claim, then it will come on the liability side of the balance sheet. If the outstanding claim is on the trial balance, directly it will come on the liability side of the balance sheet. So outstanding premium here, directly asset side, current asset. If it is an adjustment, add to premium, then it will come on the asset side of the balance sheet. If the outstanding claim in the trial balance, directly it will come on the liability side of the balance sheet. If it is the adjustment, you should add to claim, then it will come on the liability side of the balance sheet under current liabilities. So we'll move on to format now. So I told you schedule number 5 is share capital. So called up capital minus calls in arrears. What is calls in arrears? Called by the company, not paid by the shareholder is called calls in arrears. Whatever the difference comes, that is called paid up capital. What is calls in arrears? Amount called by the company, not paid by the shareholder is called calls in arrears. That should be deducted. This is first one. Then reserve and surplus. This general reserve is available in the trial balance, add the surplus as per the revenue account. If there is any capital reserve is there, there should be any reserve comes, it will come under the heading reserve and surplus, it should be added. First is the share capital, second is the reserve and surplus. Then we have got borrowing, long-term borrowing and short-term borrowing. If we have got any borrowings are there, it may be long-term borrowings or short-term borrowing. So these are all the source. So say source are share capital, reserve and surplus and the borrowing. So 6, 5, 6, 7 will come under source. 8 will go with the investment. So investment, in the investment we have got investment in government security, investment in share and debenture. So this goes in favor of investment. Then in the loans now, you have got secured loan and the unsecured loan. That's we have to learn. Then fixed asset, the fixeds are building, or tangible asset we say. Fixed assets are building, land, furniture, motor, car, all these things. I have given only 4 items. The same will come: building, land, furniture, motor, car. So all these are comes under fixed, which is called tangible asset. The intangible asset is goodwill. Then we move on to cash and bank balance. Cash in hand and cash at bank, whatever the amount available in cash in hand, whatever the amount available in cash at bank should be added in the schedule number 11. Schedule number 12, advances and other assets, debtor, agent balance, debit entry, agent balance, debit, agent balance, credit entry is a liability, debit entry is the asset, interest accrued, receivable, interest receivable, outstanding premium. I told you, if it is an adjustment, it should be added to premium, then it will come on the assets of the balance sheet. Interest and dividend due is a receivable, it's a receivable. Income tax deducted on interest and dividend. Amount due from other person, whatever the amount we have to receive, it is, word is amount due from other person. Due to other person means it's a liability, we have to pay. Due from other person, that will come under schedule number 12. Schedule number 10, current liability, creditor, agent balance, credit. Agent balance debit is a current asset, agent's balance credit is a current liability. Premium deposit, outstanding claim, due to insurers, outstanding, and you have to pay to insurer. Due from insurance asset, due to insurance liability, outstanding survey expense or any expenses outstanding. Then schedule number 14, provision for taxation. If there is any income tax is paid, then provision for taxation minus income tax paid. Reserve for unexpired is at the end now. By chance, whatever the reserve we keep in the revenue account, we keep aside 50% in case of fire and accident, 100% in case of marine, that reserve will become here. So we keep the reserve for the next year, as a reserve for unexpiries. Then schedule number 15, miscellaneous expense. If there is any preliminary expense, expenses which have been incurred at the beginning of the year is called preliminary expenses. If the preliminary written off is there, that should be deducted. This is a pakka format of what's called general insurance company. So they may ask in the exam 10 marks for revenue account, 15 marks general what's called revenue account with the balance sheet. Pakka balance sheet you have to know. Balance sheet format is very, very pakka. You have to go slowly at that particular format and you have to learn. So I will explain once again. So share capital, schedule number 5, reserve and surplus, schedule number 6, borrowings, schedule number 7, that is the total source, application, investment, schedule number 8, loans, schedule number 9, fixed asset, schedule number 10. So 5, share capital, reserve and surplus, 6, borrowing 7, investment 8, 9 is the loan, fixed assets is the 9, 10th one, cash and other accounts 11, current asset 12, current liability 13, provision 14, miscellaneous expenses is 15. So this you have to learn properly. So up to here it's a total source. This is a application. The format should be pakka. The what called schedule should be very pakka here. 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4 goes to revenue account. 5 to 15 goes to balance sheet. In the balance sheet, I already explained. Here, if they given the trial balance, they will give the trial balance. The item, what's the trial balance? Debit side shows expenses, credit side shows income, debit side shows asset, credit side shows the liabilities are there. If the outstanding premium comes here, directly it will come on the asset side of the balance sheet. If the outstanding claim is there, directly on the liability side of the balance sheet. If it is outstanding premium, the adjustment that will come, it should be added to revenue account, then asset side of the balance sheet. If the outstanding claim is there, that should be added to claim, then it will come on the liability side of the balance sheet. That you have to learn slowly. So outstanding premium in the adjustment, add to premium, then asset side of the balance sheet. Outstanding claim, add to claim on the liability side of the balance sheet. So outstanding premium, add to premium, then it will come under current asset. Outstanding claim, add to claim, then it will come under current liability. If the outstanding premium in the trial balance, directly it will come on the asset side of the balance sheet. If there is outstanding claim is there in the trial balance, directly it will come on the liability side of the balance sheet. Then this format you have to learn. Called up capital minus calls in arrears should be deducted. That is called the paid up capital. Schedule number 6, reserve and surplus. General reserve, it is available in the trial balance. Add whatever the surplus from the revenue account should be added. If there is a deficit, that should be deducted. Surplus should be added, deficit should be deducted. Add capital reserve. Then borrowing, long-term borrowing, it may be debenture, and short-term borrowing. So both the borrowing should be added. One is a long-term borrowing, another short-term borrowing. Then investment. So we got in the investment, one is the investment, number 2 is the government security, number 3 is investment in share and debenture. So this you have to learn. Loans, it may be secure loan or unsecured loan. Schedule number 10, fixed asset, building, land, furniture, motor car. So it is called tangible asset. If there is a goodwill is there, it is called intangible asset. Then schedule number 11, cash and bank balance, cash in hand, cash at bank, they have to write. Then schedule number 12, advances and other assets. What are the advances and other assets? So it will come debtor, agent balance debit side, interest accrued. This will come on the debit side. Outstanding premium, if it is an adjustment, active premium, then asset side of the balance sheet, interest and dividend due, income tax deducted on interest and dividend, then amount due from other persons. Then schedule number 13, current liability, creditors, agent balance credit side, that will come on the liability side of the balance sheet. Premium deposit, somebody deposit premium, you have to pay back. Outstanding claim, if it is a claim is in the trial balance, directly it will come on the liability side of the balance sheet. If it is adjustment, that should be added to claim, then liability side of the balance sheet. Due to insurer, which you have to pay. Then outstanding survey expenses. Then provision for taxation from the trial balance. If the income tax paid is there, that should be deducted. Reserve for unexpiries, that is from the revenue account. We keep aside about 50% in case of fire and accident, 100% in case of marine insurance. Which problem you are going to solve, that depends upon 50% in case of fire and accident and 100% in case of marine insurance. Then schedule number 15, miscellaneous expenses. One is the preliminary expenses, written off is there, that should be deducted. So this is the Pakka format of the general insurance company. In examination, if they ask, first is 10 marks for revenue account, then 15 marks revenue account with a balance sheet. So that should be understand here. So this format you have to learn. Regarding the trial balance, you must be very, very careful about the trial balance. Here, this trial balance. So debit side shows asset, credit side shows the liability. Debit side, outstanding premium directly comes on the asset side of the balance sheet. Outstanding claim directly liability side of the balance sheet. If it is a outstanding premium in the adjustment, this should be added to premium, then asset side of the balance sheet. If the outstanding claim is there, then it will come. First, it should be added to claim, then liability side of the balance sheet. Here, we have to prepare the revenue account first. Then in the revenue account, you may get the surplus or deficit. So that will be transferred to the balance sheet. In the balance sheet, you have got a format, share capital. It will go like this. You must be very careful. Share capital, reserve and surplus. Then you have got a borrowing. Then application, you have got a investment 8. Loans is not. This is your investment 8. Loans is 9. Then fixed assets, land, building, machinery, furniture is 9. Cash and other balances, current asset, current liability, provision, and miscellaneous expense. This should go like this now. Investment, so it has got its own way. Investment is 8, loan is 9, fixed asset is your 10, cash and other balance means cash and other bank balances. Then you have got a current asset, current liability, provision. So that should be very, very careful regarding the form. Problem will be easy, but you have to learn the format. But little bit length is there because you have to prepare the revenue account, then you have to prepare the balance sheet. So simple problem you are going to solve here. In the next session, we start the problem with the final account where you have a trial balance and then they will give the adjustment. Whatever the items is there in the trial balance should appear only once. Whatever the item in the adjustment should appear twice is a major impact. So whatever the items in the trial balance should appear only one. Whatever the items in the adjustment should appear twice. You must be very careful that first we have to prepare the revenue account. In the revenue account 1, 2, 3, 4, which are the 1, 2, 3, 4. One is the premium, second is the claim, third is the commission, fourth is the operating expenses. Then you have to learn this format. 5, 6, 7 as the source, then remaining are application of assets there, investment, then it will go to loans, fixed asset, current asset, cash and bank balance, current asset, current liabilities, then provision, miscellaneous expenses. Once you learn the format, we can go with the problem. In the next session, you have to learn the problem today. We'll have a session tomorrow with the problem. Till then, goodbye. Meet in the next class with another good problem with trial balance and the final account. So we prepare revenue account and also profit and that is called, first we'll prepare the revenue account, then we prepare the balance sheet according to the format. This session I have explained only the format. In the next session, we start with the problem where we are going to prepare the revenue account and a balance sheet. Balance sheet as per the format. Learn the format. So format is very important. According to that format only, we are going to prepare. Till then, goodbye. Meet in the next class with a problem of trial balance and the adjustment. Till then, goodbye. Meet in the next session.